Hello, welcome back to 1874 in association with NordVPN. Head to 1874.io/NordVPN or scan the QR code on the screen if you're watching via YouTube. You'll then find out more about what Nord offer you. Really, really helpful sponsor, in my opinion. Helps you get some extra football in your life. I use it, all the time. So yeah, do check out our sponsors, NordVPN, to get some extra football in your life. Now, I'm sat here, to be honest, without a clue what I'm actually going to say, because I know I'm going to do this new content. I'm not quite sure what it is. So I just wanted to come on and explain what this is going to be before I've actually shot it, and then you're going to watch it anyway. So it's a bit of a weird one, but everyone will know that I've gone to the football with my dad since 1993 or 1992, I think was the first time that he took me to Villa Park, and we've had a season ticket in exactly the same place since 1994. It's now, of course, 2025. So it's been a long time, me and him going down to the Villa. Over the last few years, I've kind of had to battle him a little bit to get him to still come, because he seems to think he's a hindrance to me. I don't know what it is that he thinks I'd be doing if he didn't come to the Villa with me, but he seems to feel because his mobility is not brilliant that he's holding me back. And the last couple of years have been a struggle with his mobility, but we've managed to get him there every week, and I'll continue to do that this season. I managed to persuade him to give it another year, and obviously at the end of the year as well, I'll be trying to do the same thing again, because I love going to the football with my dad. It's what I've done all my life. I don't know any different, and I can't imagine that not happening. And I'm also aware that I'm one of the lucky ones that still gets to do it, because I know people that did that and aren't able to do it anymore because their fathers have passed away. And it's sad. Going to the football with your dad is a big thing. It's what properly got me into football. So I owe a lot to my dad for what I'm doing today, because I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for him. I'm also aware that we won't be doing it forever. So I kind of wanted to document it. As I say, I'm not sure what this is going to be. If you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, you'll see that I take a photo of me and my dad after every single game, and I can continue to do that all season. I've done that for the last few years because I wanted to document it and have a memory that, this is something that I've always done. But I got myself a little camera, and I'm just going to start taking it to Villa Park with me, start recording with my dad when we get to Villa Park, little bits in the ground. I'm not going to be like Max vlogging. That's not me. Max is brilliant at that. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I just want to document going to Villa Park with my dad, because, as I say, it's not going to be forever. He doesn't know that I'm planning on doing this, so he's going to be a bit surprised when I turn up to pick him up today to do this. So he might not even want to do it, but quite frankly, if he wants me to take him to Villa Park, he's got no choice. So yeah, every week, Villa Park, just going to take this camera with me and see what happens, because I'm going to be a dad soon. In January, I'm going to be a dad, and it feels like kind of the right time to do something like this, like talk about taking your kid to the football and having a kid and what it's like. And maybe me and him will have some conversations that we wouldn't normally have. I don't know. But yeah, let's see what happens. Roll the content. Right, we're in the car. First off, we're doing the handover of Greg Evans' Waking the Giant book. I've read it.
I hope it's signed.
No, it's not signed.
Greg has not signed it.
No, so Greg's going to...
What a meanie.
I'll get him to sign it for you. So Dad's going to read that now and see if he thinks it's any good. So basically what I'm going to do is this season, I'm just going to do little videos of us and try and document the season. We'll have some chats, see what we talk about.
That might be difficult.
See what we talk about. Obviously, I'm about to become a dad. We've gone to the football together since 1992, I think it is. And I know it's not going to be forever, so I just wanted to try and document the season a bit and put it on 1874. So,
do you know something I don't know?
No, not at the moment. So we'll see what happens. Well, first off, I've struggled to get Dad to engage with me since we've got to the car park. Glued to his phone, doesn't seem to want to speak to me. Which
says your SD card is.
It's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I've tested it. I said, "It's Dad, another season at Villa Park. You did try to not come this season, didn't you?
I did.
You did try and fight me a bit, and I managed to sway you around. Are you glad that you're here now?
I could be watching it on telly in the comfort of my own home.
But you would miss going if you didn't go, wouldn't you?
I'd miss Martin.
No, well, dear me. Martin's the guy who comes with us to the Villa as well. My mate, lying down in the back of the car hiding because I didn't want him to ruin the film. You haven't got the new shirt. I haven't got the new shirt yet either.
Got the new shirt. I can't afford it.
You've got 31 Bailey on the back of your shirt.
But I can't afford it.
Yeah, well, I don't think anyone can.
Who bought me the 31 Bailey?
That was me, because it was the only one I could get in the shop in your size at the time. So that's why you've got Leon Bailey on the back of your shirt, and you wear it proudly. He's obviously going to go now. Do you think we'll win today, Dad?
I do actually.
Do you?
I think we could do, because they're in a bit of disarray, aren't they, with Isaac and everything?
I don't think they're in as bad a state as people think they are, because they've still got a good team. And if you ask Newcastle fans the 3 positions that they wanted to improve on in the summer, goalkeeper, right centre-back and right winger, they've brought players in all those positions. But obviously they haven't got a centre-forward today, which is good for Villa.
I'm worried that Emi Martinez isn't me.
But the new keeper looks decent
Does
in
he?
pre-season. Well, we could put you... I mean, having Olsen in goal was a little bit like having you in goal, to be honest, with the mobility issues that Olsen seemed to have
true.
as well. But I think Bizot will be good. He's played in the Champions League all last season, hasn't he?
Yeah.
For Brest,
Yeah.
where we signed him from.
I still can't believe Emi's still with us, though.
No, that's true. Happy that Emi Martinez is still our goalkeeper. Anything else you want to talk about before we walk very slowly to the ground? Obviously, you're going to meet Tony Morley later as well, so that's going to be...
It's exciting. I can tell him why I didn't go to Rotterdam in 1982.
Do you want to tell everyone here why you didn't go to Rotterdam in 1982?
Because I was on a course in Switzerland.
Yeah. You've got to give it a bit more than that. It's not a great story,
That's
that.
the reason.
But you did think it's okay because that'll
I
happen
thought it'd be
again.
okay because it'll happen next year again. Yeah.
And it didn't.
And here we are. Since 1982, how many times have we appeared?
What, in the Champions League final? Never. And we've only won 2 trophies, I think, since then, or 3 trophies since then, if you include the Super Cup.
And now I'm derelict.
Well, it's a bit morbid. Are you pleased that I'm going to video you this season? Document the season?
Thrilled. The banter will be unbelievable.
It is off the chart. This is a little bit like, Martin said, it's going to be a little bit like Jack Whitehall. And his dad hopefully will get like a Netflix series off the back of it or something. I predicted the team pretty correct in the match previews, actually. I said that I thought Tielemans would play as a 10 and Onana would play to firm us up. That's what's happened. Mings instead of Torres, not good for your fantasy football team.
Not at all.
But I think that's the good thing for Villa in this game, because they're more... Newcastle are mobile, and Mings is obviously one of the more mobile
It's more
centre-halves.
important that the Villa do well than my fantasy football team.
Especially as you beat me every
last
year.
year.
Yeah. You beat me every year. I know. Don't know how. I don't know what happens. You must be subscribed to something that I don't know about. Martin, you're allowed to sit up now. Are you happy with the team selection?
Oh, I can't remember it, to be honest. He's Marlon playing.
No, Marlon's on the bench.
Oh.
McGinn, Rogers and Tielemans are playing off Watkins.
And then Buendia,
with Onana and
Marlon.
Kamara. But it's still a decent bench.
Yeah.
You can see, though, from that bench that we're generally a little bit short. We'd still need 1 or 2 signings through.
Well, we had
through the
Rashford
door.
and Sensio, didn't we, last season?
Yeah,
so.
the Sensio still, he's going to come back, I think. I can't remember.
He has been sensational. Hasn't he?
Yeah, was it Luca Dean at left back? It was, wasn't it? Luca Dean instead of Maatson. So I got that wrong. Dave Reed got that right, and obviously Bizot in goal. So we'll head to the ground now, I guess, and see if anything's changed. Stagger to the ground. I might get some footage of Dad walking just so people can see how slow we are. Let's have a look. Leon Bailey making his way to the ground. Everyone thought he was going to Roma, but he's not. Trying to make it more difficult for Dad to get into the ground.
Why don't we just put camera?
And then people won't be able to get to the seat. Max has fixed my camera so it now does what I want it to do. We've got to our seats safely, so there's the tannoy. That's all we can really ask for. Hopefully people can hear. I think we probably take 0-0, don't we, after going down to 10 men. Not the no, I was expecting a bit of a different kind of game, to be fair, today. Yeah, I thought it'd be one of those big games where it's been like 4-1, 3-1. Never really happened for us, to be fair. First half, Newcastle were probably better than us. Second half, obviously 10 men's killed us. We never really got going, did we? But good point. We take a point. And being at home for a year.
Fortress Villa Park.
You glad to be back?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Should we go and see Tony Morley now?
Let's go and see Tony.
Let's go and see Tony Morley. Just walk into Seal Hill Brewery now, very slowly. This is more of an authentic experience of what match day is like with Dad. Just trying to gauge what I think of that game, what we think of that game, and I think, all things considered, 0-0. You got to be happy with that. I thought Bizzo was very, very good for his first game. Actually celebrated his save in the early doors like it was a goal. So I think he was good. Obviously an upgrade on Olsen. I don't like to keep putting Olsen down, but he was quite clearly an update on him. Red card, once it's given, it's always going to be, they're going to stick with the decision, aren't they? They're not going to not going to overrule the referee, so probably quite cut and dry, and Conte's going to miss the next game as well. I thought Kamara filled in well when he went there. A bit surprised we didn't make any substitutions a little bit earlier. I would have liked to see Marlon a little bit earlier. I thought McGinn did well on the right hand side and he curtailed Livramento well, but it was quite clear when we came down that right hand side that there was absolutely no width whatsoever, and Cash isn't really allowed to go forwards in that system. And then McGinn, it became a little bit congested. I thought we struggled to get Tielemans in the game as well, and I didn't think Rodgers had his best day, all things considered. So I think point, you take it. Yeah, you're reasonably happy with it, especially when you go down to 10 men. Hello, mate, you okay? It's all right, don't worry. All things considered, you're happy with it once you go down to 10 men. Newcastle forwards just didn't have the shooting boots on today, thankfully. I think the amount of times Barnes or Elanga overhit a cross or overhit a shot, if they'd have had their shooting boots, Barnes usually does against us, to be fair, then we'd have been in a little bit of trouble. But we move on to next week. Clean sheet, I suppose. I think we were all begging for clean sheets in the first half of last season and we couldn't do it, so we got one today. I thought Mings was good as well. Luca Dean, solid defensively. Not great going forwards, but solid defensively.
Still unbeaten at home.
Still unbeaten at home for 12 months. Well done, Martin, as well. So, yeah,
That was.
good. Well done, Martin Statter. Good point. Not the most exciting game of football. Not the game I was expecting at Villa Park on day one, but we move.